What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top plays on PrizePicks in the NBA for this Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022 slate, an 11-game slate here in the NBA, and we've got a ton of great options to choose from over on PrizePicks. And if you haven't played over there, now is the best time to do so. They are offering daily prop-based contests over on PrizePicks.com. You can use promo code Awesemo when you sign up to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. And remember, there's no sharks, optimizers, or mass entries. And a 5-player lineup can net you 10x your entry fee as well. Use your knowledge of multiple sports to make cross-sport entries and a 3-player flex play. All you need is 2 out of 3 right. You make 1.25x your money. 3 out of 3 right, it's 2.25x your money. Play all 3 in a power play, get all 3 right, and it's 5x your entry fee. Simple as that. Download it on the App Store, on Google Play, or play over on PrizePicks.com. And for a limited time, you can get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up at PrizePicks and make a deposit. You will get an email with how to redeem that 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, guys, let's get into my top plays in the NBA on PrizePicks tonight. My number 3 play over on PrizePicks, Rudy Gobert over 12.5 points. Obviously, the matchup for Gobert against Boston, it's a tough one, no doubt about it. The Celtics are 5th in defensive rating over their last 10 games, and during that same span, they're 2nd in net rating. That's pretty darn good, and neither the Jazz nor the Celtics rely on pace of play in order to win. This is probably going to be a pace-down spot, even if it is a competitive matchup. But this 12.5 points line, guys, it's just too low. Gobert has averaged nearly 31 minutes of playing time per game over his last 10, and that's right where we have him projected tonight in terms of playing time. Over the last month as well, he's averaged 14.6 points per game, way above this prop line. He's hit the over on this line nearly 60% of the time over the last month, and unless the playing time here is drastically different than what the Awesemo projection has or what it's been really over the last month or 10 games, this line is just fundamentally too low. Gobert, who's played more than 30 minutes in 5 of his last 6 games, has a median points projection of 14.8 points, right around that average over the last 10, and he hits the over in our latest simulations a fantastic 64% of the time, making it our number 3 overall play on PrizePicks. My second play over on PrizePicks, Kyrie Irving over 5.0 assists. Oh, I would love if it were 4.5, but I'm still taking 5.0 here as a top bet. Irving has clearly prioritized scoring when he's available to play for the Nets this season. Obviously, not telling you anything you don't know here. In 2 of his last 3 games, he's had 50 or more points. He hasn't had to dish it because he's been scoring so incredibly well. And tonight against Memphis, that's certainly not out of the question here. If we finished tonight and Kyrie had another 50-point game, no one would be all that surprised. But the Awesemo projections are signaling a regression in shooting efficiency. It's just the nature of the game, really. While he'll likely play north of 33 minutes, if he's struggling to produce a little bit more as a shooter, he'll likely revert to more playmaking. He had just 4 assists the last time out, but that's because he's scoring 60 points. Prior to that, he's had 5 or more dimes in every game he's played over his last month, albeit not that many games. He's hitting the over on this prop line a third of the time in the past, but we've got him well over a 60% chance in our latest simulations. He's got a median projection right around 6 points. This is looking like the over here is a great bet in a pace-up spot, a competitive game against Memphis, making it our number 2 play. And my final play, my number 1 play over on PrizePicks this Wednesday, James Harden under 10.5 assists. The Sixers, they're really trying to be smart about limiting Harden and Embiid down the stretch here in terms of playing time and availability, but when I'm on the court, obviously, Harden is going to produce and produce in big ways. He's averaged nearly 38 minutes of playing time per game since coming over from Brooklyn, and he's been fantastic as a passer, honestly. He's averaging 10.5, just under that, assists per game. So at first, this line looks pretty fair, right? The Awesemo projections still think this line is just too lofty, however. This matchup against the Lakers, obviously enticing. The Lakers are 28th in net rating over their last 10 games. And don't get me wrong, I think the Sixers ultimately win this game and win easily. I think Harden has some serious upside I want to capture in terms of production here that I want to get in DFS. But the projections and this prop line are just incorrect. We've got him projected for just over 9 assists, well south of this 10.5 assist prop line, and he fails to reach this lofty prop line in nearly 70% of our latest simulations, making the under our #1 play on PrizePicks this Wednesday. And that is going to do it for my top plays on PrizePicks in the NBA for Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. To recap, Rudy Gobert over 12.5 points, Kyrie Irving over 5.0 assists, James Harden under 10.5 assists. Remember, all the daily prop-based contests you could want are available over at prizepicks.com. Use promo code Awesemo to get that $100 first match deposit bonus. Get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up and make a deposit. And don't remember, guys, all you need is 2 out of 3 right in that flex play. You get 1.25x your money. 3 out of 3 right, 2.25x your money. Want to take your chances on a power play? Make 5x your entry fee. Just play 3. Get all 3 right. It's as simple as that. Download the app today or play over on prizepicks.com. We will have you covered with all of the info you need leading up to tip-off tonight, the big slate in the NBA, and every single night in the NBA. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.